you guys know tragic happened here in the Wabash Valley. Superintendent Carter.
Thank you again. Thank you, everybody, Matt, for doing what you've done for the last several hours out here in the heat and the sun. I'm not going to be able to give you a lot of information tonight, but I think what's important right now is for the community here in Terre Haute, the whole Wabash Valley, to understand this is the third Terre Haute police officer that's been killed in the line of duty in a very violent way in the last 10 years and I think 4 days. Rob Pitts was in May of 2018, and now here we are again today. I don't understand. I don't know when this is going to stop. This is a federal case. The FBI will have the lead because of the location of the actual shooting that occurred. Greg Ferency was a good man, a 30-year member of the Terre Haute PD and worked in this community for many, many, many years. It's a sad day for this community and for the Terre Haute Police Department. There will be a lot more information that will be forthcoming in the coming days. Tomorrow, the FBI, along with the chief of the Terre Haute PD, will provide additional information about the process, about the investigation, and about the suspect. But until that time, we really can't offer a whole lot more information to you other than to just simply say thank you for being here and standing with us during these very, very sad days. If you look around the country, it seems like it's happening every single day, and I just don't know when it's going to stop. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. We lost a true public servant today, and I don't say that as a cliche statement. We owe Greg a debt gratitude, and like we'll never be able to do with Greg.
I know you can't say a lot about specifics, but can you kind of give us a little bit of orientation about where this happened, kind of geography, and then where in the building or around the building?
It was outside of a building in the city of Terre Haute.
Safe to say federal building?
Yes, yes.
Do you have any update on the suspect at this time?
I have no comments about the suspect whatsoever right now, but we will very soon.
It has a motive at all been possibly distress or anything?
Not yet.
And also, for the fallen officer, could you say and spell his first last name again?
Greg, G-R-E-G, Ferency, F-E-R-E-N-C-Y.
What happens next?
Well, now everything slows down. As you know, we've been through this before. This all slows down now, and we have to let the process work. There are going to be a lot of questions, as there should be. Please don't speculate on what those answers might be, and understand that there could be information out there that's not completely accurate. So I think after tomorrow, when you hear from the special agent in charge of the FBI here in Indianapolis, and from the Terre Haute police chief, you'll get some more fact. Not what they think. You deserve to know what we know, not what we think. So you can expect that to happen tomorrow.
That procession is still planned for this evening?
It should be happening almost any moment now. Any moment now. And it's not lost on me that you're here. And I'm most grateful. I'm most grateful. It's not a good time to be a police officer in America. But this is an example of someone that would die for a person that hates who they are. We're not bad people. So I say thank you for being here with us and to stand with us in the blazing heat today. And we certainly wish all of you the best.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
You know, the procession is going to come back.
No, it's not. The procession is going to be going down. If you would follow me at ISP Putnamville, the procession is located there. The main avenue is going to be going down Wabash.
All right, you were just taking a live look at a press conference from the Indiana State Police. Breaking news tonight. We have now learned that Terre Haute police officer Greg Ferency was fatally shot and killed earlier tonight in Terre Haute.
We want to take you back and tell you a little bit about this officer. Greg Ferency was just honored this year for 30 years of service. He did some undercover work with Terre Haute Police Department, help investigate human trafficking incidents in Terre Haute, and his emphasis was in drug enforcement. Also, he worked along with the FBI for several years. Here is video of him in a News 10 interview from several years ago. He is a graduate of ISU. Again, just honored Mr. Ferency for 30 years of service.
And we understand he was a member of the FBI task force, which explains the FBI building, which is where the shooting happened. Now, Police, we heard from Indiana State Police a little bit earlier. They are not releasing any details on the shooting itself nor the suspect at this time. But you did hear from the officer with the Indiana State Police Department, very emotional tonight, saying this has to stop and that, quote, it's not a good time to be a police officer in America.
The gentleman was clearly moved when he talked about losing another public servant. Now, you are looking at video of the scene earlier today. It happened around 2 o'clock this afternoon where Officer Ferency was shot and killed. The suspect, we are told, is at Terre Haute Regional Hospital. He underwent surgery for some gunshot wounds himself. We are being told that Terre Haute Police Department and the FBI will be working together on this investigation, and they are going to release more information tomorrow, perhaps about the suspect as well.
And in the meantime, there is a procession that is forming right now at this moment. You heard from Sergeant Matt Ames with the Indiana State Police Department saying that procession should be expected to happen through Terre Haute. We do have a crew that's live there. We hope to have some video here in just a second. Okay, you're looking right now. This is the Terre Haute Police Department. This is on Wabash Avenue, and you're seeing the beginnings of what looks to be a procession just outside the Terre Haute Police Department, where again, Greg Ferency worked for 30 years, Patrice, and you can just see a somber night tonight.
We can tell you that this procession will begin here any minute. It will be leaving Union Hospital. It'll be traveling 8th Avenue to 13th Street to Wabash Avenue, and that's where it'll be passing the Terre Haute Police Department headquarters that you see right here on Wabash, and it will go to 7th Street to Regional Hospital. If you're not doing anything tonight, please step outside along that route. Show your respect to this fallen officer here in Terre Haute.
We also heard that from Indiana State Police as well. They were very grateful to the people that had been supporting them. We heard from a statement from Vigo County Sheriff John Plassey, thanks to the community that had been supporting law enforcement. He also mentioned his frustration in that statement, saying, you know, these types of incidents need to stop. And again, thoughts and condolences going to the family of, again, you see him there, Detective Greg Ferency with the Terre Haute Police Department. Patrice, and you just mentioned that we expect to hear more tomorrow, both from the Terre Haute Police Department and from the Federal Bureau of Investigations.
Our live coverage will continue tonight at 10 on MyFox 10. We will be bringing you live coverage of this procession as well. Also, the very latest coming up at 11 Eastern on News 10 Night Watch and on WTHI-TV.com. Please join us.